Hi, my name's John and I'm from Outcomes Fitness, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some rehab exercises and stretches that you can do when treating foot and ankle injuries. Obviously there's a number of different injuries that can occur in this area of the body, so the ones that we're going to do today are going to be something that are fairly broad that you can use from things such as simple as a rolled ankle, which is one of the most common sports injuries, all the way through to things that are a little bit more complicated such as plantar fasciitis or Achilles tendon injuries. So what we're going to show you today is things starting from really basic just range of motion and functional exercises, all the way through to some strength exercises that can help build you up to the point where you were before injury. So we'll start off with fairly basic range of motion exercise. So this one, what we're doing is simply just working on all the ranges of the motion of the foot, getting them back to where they were. So this is something that's really important if the foot's been immobilised at all due to injuries, such as if you've been in a moon boot or a cast, or even if you've just been using crutches. It's really important to be able to have a full range of motion of the foot. So to do this one, we're just pulling the foot back towards you, pushing it away, turning the foot towards your body, trying to keep your knee nice and stable, and then pushing it away. So it's dorsiflexion, pulling it up, plantar flexion, pushing down, inversion, turning in, and then eversion, turning away. So it's good to try and do this as often as you can, so 2 to 3 times a day, maybe just sort of getting up from bed, just sitting in a chair during the day and then going to bed at night. So just to really keep up that sort of range of motion exercise. So the next thing we'll do is just a bit of a stretch for the calf muscles and the muscles through the heel and ball of the foot as well. So this one, just grab yourself a towel, just hooking it around your toes, straightening the leg out, just pulling your toes back in towards your body. So you should do this until you feel a nice strong stretch in that calf, and a little bit through up the back of the foot as well. So you're holding that for about 15 to 30 seconds. And again, trying to do this 2 to 3 times a day. So again, maybe in the morning and at night. This is all about making sure that the length of those muscles is back to the normal and the same on both sides, because when the muscles have been injured, they can sometimes tense up and become quite tight. So once you can start to bear a little bit more weight, so you can sort of stand freely on both feet, you can go into a calf stretch from standing. So you can either do this one up against the wall or against the chair, which I'll show you today. So this one, just stepping away with one foot, leaving the heel down on the ground. So you're leaning your weight forwards, so it's all going through your hands, and you should be able to feel a really strong stretch by keeping your heel on the ground, so from the calf muscle down low, right up to just behind your knee. So again, you're holding this one for about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, so those are a few stretches that you can do. Move on to a couple of other exercises now. So something that's really important and is often missed in this sort of area of rehab is balance work, because when the injuries in that sort of area occur, the proprioceptors tend to be injured, and those are the things that really work with balance, because they're telling you whereabouts in space your body is. That's all about sort of being able to keep yourself nice and stable. So just a really simple balance to start with is simply standing up on one leg. So you can use something like a chair just beside you to get your balance first, and then just all about focusing on trying to stay nice and stable on that leg. So this may look quite easy, but for people who have had an injury down there, it can be quite challenging. But if you do find that it is fairly easy, you can progress it to things like standing on more uneven surfaces, such as say foam, or there's even things like balance boards or jury discs that you can use to really challenge that balance. So that's something that's really important to try and get back after you've had an injury. So the next thing we'll go to is some strengthening, particularly for the calves. So to start with, we'll just go with a really basic one, which is your double leg calf raise. So this one, again, you can use it for the balance if necessary. Otherwise, what you're trying to do is just stand up nice and tall on those calves and really slowly come down. Okay? So I'll show you that one from the side on. So you're trying to get nice and soft through the knees, and just pushing up as tall as you can up on your toes. And just really slowly dropping yourself back down. So it's important to really try and control it on the way down, because that's when the muscles are doing their most work, or they're working eccentrically. Okay? So that's when you're going to get the most strength improvements in those. So think about trying to do 10 reps of those, and we're doing 2 to 3 sets. So if you're finding that's fairly easy, you can then progress it again to, say, using weights, so holding dumbbells in each hand. But what we're going to try and do is to increase the balance component in that exercise as well. So we'll do that by just simply going for one-legged calf raises. So to do that, again, just have something there for balance as well. And you're doing that same really slowly coming back down. So you just push yourself up So try and really squeeze through the muscles standing up on your toes, and just slowly pushing yourself back down. So again, I'll show you that one from side on. So pushing yourself up nice and tall, really slowly coming back down. Okay, so again, we're doing 10 reps of those from 2 to 3 sets. So you should find that one's a bit more challenging than just doing the double leg standing. And again, you can progress that one by holding onto weights and then seeing if you can do it on less stable surfaces. So today we've shown you a really good sort of range, starting from the really basics of rehab, going all the way through to more functional and increasing strength movements. For more rehab tips and videos, check out our YouTube channel, Outcomes Fitness, and check out our website, outcomesfitness.com.au. Thanks for watching.